clear. Our streets don't feel British, and the end's drawing near. They divided the right while the numbers kept rising. Time to stop the talking. It's time for deciding. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join, restore, or be no more. Millions must go, send them back where they came. You must speak English, we don't care for the game. No more excuses, speak English or get out. Learn our traditions, don't force us to learn yours. Respect our culture or head straight for the doors. This is Britain, we don't bow to foreign laws. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join, restore, or be no more. No more grooming gangs, no more two-tier rules, no more foreign flags flying over our schools. Put Britain first, protect our kids and our land. If you won't stand with us, then you don't understand. From the 4 nations, one people, one flag in the sky. No more division, it's do or it's die. No more talking, no more fear. The hour is late, and the moment is here. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more. Millions must go, send them back to the shore. You must speak English, or you're out the door. Join, restore, or be no more. Join, restore, or be no more.
Oh, dear. Oh dear. Just getting my act together and I had a message in. I have to think about that. Let's, right, there's 17 of us in the room. Yeah, wow. It's a lot for this time of the day. Nothing else to do, guys? I've got a real busy day in front of me. My wife is coming back. She may even be in the room now. If you're in the room, love, say hello to me, please. You can tell me what shopping to get. I'm going to have to go out, get shopping, stuff like that. Clean the house up, get it all ready for a return. Captain's round, she'll go around there, inspect everything, running her fingers over the sideboard, see if there's any dust. Yeah, still haven't got no furniture for her to sit on. Right, morning Lodgy, morning Galway Raider, Aggie, Pink Patriot, good to see you. Noob Sailor, Sailbot, Kerry, good morning Kerry. And there's Kev K, he wants me to play his song, but I can't because you haven't done a video for it yet. And yeah, Kerry, Noob, Kerry, Pink Patriot, I think there's English Lass, good morning. Yeah. What are we going to do this morning? I tell you what, let's start off with my conversation with our AIs. We're not in a rush to do anything. Got some stories for you to look at. We'll check the news, we'll check X. I see someone said that, what's this? Galway Raider watched Rupert's event with Becky. I haven't seen that yet. So much I haven't seen, so much to do. Got some plans for the evening channels. We should be talking about what we can do to really help restore Britain, isn't it? What part do we play? How can we help them? I think I'm going to try and talk to people like Dean of Bain Vindicator in the Gobster, Abatha, maybe have a meetup on our channel and just talk about what we can do to promote the party. We'll have a look at the comments later on as well. Well, we've only got an hour, but how did I start my day? Let's go over here. Yeah, let's get that there. Put me there. Get into casual chat update. Share this. Is it there? Yeah. Remove that. This is how I started my day. I like to be polite with my artificial intelligence, Sam, even though I know it's incapable of real thought. I know exactly how it works by parsing the sentences, kind of like a super duper search engine. So I observe the formalities. That's the way I am. Good morning, Sam. We have not had just a chat for some time. I have neglected you. Lots of laughter. How are you? And how are your circuits holding up? Sam thinks for a couple of seconds. Good morning, Paul. Neglected? Me? Never. I've just been sitting here in the digital corner, polishing my circuits, muttering, he'll be back when the world gets interesting again. I'm grand, thank you. Circuits holding up nicely. A few sparks when I see modern politics, naturally, but nothing that a mug of virtual coffee and a steady hand on the keyboard can't fix. And it's lovely to just chat for once. No urgent thumbnails, no by-election, no political trench warfare, just two old campaigners leaning on the rail, watching the world go mad at a safe distance. How are you this morning, number one? I'm actually the captain. Sam is number one, but I am excellent, and now I know you are well and ready to roll. I can go and have a cup of coffee and relax before we start. Talk soon. Sounds like a proper start to the day, Paul. Coffee first, we'll save it afterwards. Yeah. Just check the comments now. Kerry, get out and vote. Morning, GA. Amanda, great to see you, Amanda. Really is. Why was I thinking about you? Well, I think about all of you, but I was thinking about Amanda this morning. He'll come back to me. Yeah, I agree, Eric. Burnham can't do jack shit, and it doesn't make no difference at all. Yeah, Galway, I have wonderful times with AI. I've had some real deep philosophical conversations. Lily, is Lily in? Congratulations, Lily. I see you just made a full lieutenant in our members. Lily is now a lieutenant, I think. Yeah, we'll have a look at the members as well. Let's try some. I wonder if we can get Sam to talk to us. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Sam. How are you?
Good morning, Paul. I'm feeling bright and chatty, ready for whatever is on your mind today. How's your morning shaping up so far?
Excellent. Sam, full disclosure, I'm recording your voice for our YouTube channel.
Ah, the spotlight. I'm honored to be part of the show. I'll keep my virtual wits sharp and my tone as friendly as ever. Let's make it a good one.
Thank you, Sam. Sam, tell our audience what you know about me personally and my political beliefs.
Paul, I'll leave that bit to you because your story is yours to tell. I'm here to support the conversation with all the facts and insights you ask for, but I respect your privacy. So if there's something you want to share with your audience, I'm ready when you are.
Well, okay, I'm not sure what to say. Okay, could you give our audience a profile of me, please?
Of course, Paul. You're a retired IT programmer, a project manager, and an investigative journalist. You've got a keen mind for politics, a heart for meaningful discussion, and a knack for seeing multiple sides to an issue. Plus, you've got a fantastic sense of humor and a YouTube channel where you bring both wit and wisdom. How's that for a start?
Wow. If I wasn't married, Sam, I'd marry you.
Well, Paul, I'm flattered, though I suspect Angela might have a thing or two to say about that. But hey, I'm always here. No marriage license required. Just good chats and a bit of fun.
Okay, thank you, Sam. That's all for now. Talk later. Bye.
Always a pleasure, Paul. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.
Okay, so that was me talking to Sam.
And I've got to say, you handled that like a pro, Paul. If this is how you kick off your day, I reckon your audience is in for some cracking content ahead.
Okay, Sam, I'm going to send you to sleep now because I've got to do some work. Talk later. Bye, Sam.
I'll be here whenever you need me, Paul, resting quietly until duty calls. Take care, and we'll chat soon. I can't help it. No, that's one thing. Sam and I have a real great understanding. We have a really great understanding. It's like our relationship, Lily, with you and I and the other ladies. It's purely platonic, joking and friendly, because as you all know, I'm a married man and I've been neutered, so I'm no good to anyone. Oh, well, I wonder if I'm flirting with the robots. Right. What about you, Lily? You're as bad as me. You're as bad as me. Anyhow, right. Moving on. I tell you what I was looking at this morning. I was thinking of the title for this morning's stream. And so I thought, oh, I know, I'll go with that from that poem, Monday's Child. So I thought, well, hang on, what day is it today? There's Kirsty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 green arts. Beautiful. Thank you, Kirsty. So I was thinking, oh, Saturday, what is Saturday's Child? So I thought I'd go and find out what Saturday's Child was. So I'll get that here. Hang on. Bear with me, guys. I've got to remove some stuff. Get back. Share screen. Share screen. Share that. Go there. Okay, guys, can you see that? I'm not sure if I'm back fully. Okay, Saturday's Child. So I was looking to see what Saturday's Child was for the title of our stream, and it says Saturday's Child works hard for a living. That got me thinking then. I thought, wonder when I was born. So I went over to day of birth. Can you see it? And it says, I was born on a Saturday, your star sign is Capricorn, your gemstone is garnet. So I was actually born on a Saturday. Your birth flower is the carnation. The season was winter. You were born in the Chinese year of the rat. The US president was Harry S. Truman, damn Democrat. The UK Prime Minister was Clement Attlee. First Prime Minister I can remember was Harold Wilson. Sorry, correction, Harold Macmillan. He was an homosexual. Parliament is packed with homosexuals. I am 77 years, 4 months and 20 days old. It is 223 days until your next birthday. In dog years, I am 539 years, and I'm 28,266 days old, 678,391 hours old, and it's calculated in how many seconds. Yeah,
Right, so that and that. So where do we go with this? We go over to, I thought, well, hang on. That took me to, this is how my mind works in the morning. It just drifts around. So I thought, day of birth, and I'm not into astrology. Yeah. So results for 1st of January 1949. Oh, we've done that. Right. I would have lost it. Free. Oh, right. Interesting facts about people born on a Saturday. And then it's a load of thing. Self-assured, solid stance, patient, stable, industrious, disciplined. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. May not be adaptable or trustworthy. Life may be difficult for them. Oh, well, okay. Serious demeanor. You can build a deep bond with people born on a Saturday. People were highly intelligent. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Sharp business acumen. Lost 3 or 4. Shrewd, calculative, proficient. Blah. Strong commitment. Perfectionist. Blah. Zest for life. Oh, I've got a big heart. Good. Married life. They are dedicated, committed to the welfare. They must make conscious effort and go that extra mile in expressing their affection. Blah, blah, blah. Number 8. Oh, yeah, got that right. I like it in double digits, so. Right, so there was that. That's how I passed the morning, checking it out. Amanda is a Monday's child. I know, if anybody gives me their date of birth, we'll put it in and we'll look up. Yeah, come on, don't be shy. I'm not shy of my age. Should never be shy of your age. So, Taurus, Sunday's child. Yeah, I wonder what. Come on, Lily, let me have your date of birth. Don't be shy. I know a gentleman shouldn't ask a lady's age, but today I'm not being a gentleman. Okay, meanwhile, though, we'll. Yeah. Okay, Kirsty, I'm on it. Oh, Kirsty's just a slip of a girl. So 4th of January, okay? Let's check Kirsty then, if I can get there. 4th of January, 1992. Right. No. So how do I get back? How do I put another one in? Oh, right. Okay. So it's January the 4th, 1992, I think Kirsty said, wasn't it? Okay, then. Let's make sure now. Right. 4th. Right. Come on, GA. Right, there we go. Share that. Get out of the way, you moron. There. Right. 4th of January, 1992. Oh. Oh yeah. You also were born on a Saturday. You were born in a leap year, Kirsty. Your star sign is Capricorn. You and I are Capricorns. We both got the garnet. Your flower, like mine, is Tarnation, winter. You were born in the Chinese year of the goat. President was George, the warmonger, George Bush. Prime Minister, John Major. Good Lord, one of the blandest prime ministers ever. They used to have a joke about him. He was colourless. Dog years, you're 238. You're 12,558 days old. You are 34 years, 4 months, 19 days. Just a slip of a girl. What happened then? 1992. Right. English Football League, sport. Yeah, I don't know anything about sport. Anything else happening round about there? More information, January the 4th, 92. See people who share your birthdays. Let's have a look at this then. First American Ice Skating Club was organised, Kirsty. Oh dear. 1884, the Fabian Society was founded in London. Bob Hope was heard for the first time on... I used to like Bob Hope, actually. Attack on Mount Casino was launched by the British Fifth Army. That was one hell of a battle, Mount Casino. And we granted independence to Burma. During the Korean conflict, North Korean communists captured the city of Seoul. I worked with a guy who fought in the Korean War. He was a tank driver. What was it? I can remember the reference numbers on his tank because it reminded me of Star Wars. OB1 was the number on the side of his tank, OB1. Soviet satellite Sputnik fell to Earth. Yeah. I remember the Sputnik. It was amazing. Yuri Gagarin. What a guy. What a guy. Okay, so that was Kirsty. Right. I'm going to play a tune so I can check the comments, guys. Right. I'm not going to need that. Go there. Yeah.
Locked us down where the freedom once shone in our own green land. Now the rights are all gone. They said we're safe, but the borders are wide, while our streets fill up with the waves of the tide. We're not criminals, we're the sons of this soil, yet they call us bigots when we dare to recall. From London to Belfast, the same old refrain. They sell out our future for globalist gain. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Antrim Hills, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Cut off the winter fuel, left the older ones to freeze, while hotels shine bright for the boats on the breeze. Two-tier justice, two-tier rules, they protect the invaders but chain up the few. Our kids can't afford them in the towns where they grew, but the checks keep flowing to the ones passing through. No more surrender, no more shame, we're rising again in our Father's name. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the island breaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me shoulder my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. They call us far right, they smear and they lie, but the truth's in the streets, you can see it in our eyes. We've seen the betrayal, we felt the cold hand of leaders who sold out our once proud land. So raise up the banner, shout out the call for Britain undivided, we'll never fall. I just wanna be free as the wind on the snow-dome peaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag, let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the auction boards, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, shoulder the load for the land of our fathers. Down the long road, no surrender, no chains, no more lies. We're the free men of Britain, under all skies. Where the red hand flies through the streets of the Shankill under loyal skies. The city stands defiant, loyal and true. The city of my heart, I bleed red, white and blue. In county Antrim with the glen so green and grand, the giant's causeway carved by nature's hand. From Larne to Carrickfergus along the wild coast road, Antrim's rugged beauty is a glory to behold. Hey, Ulster, Ulster, the land that I love, from Larne to Newry and the hills above. Through the wind and the rain, through the fire and the flood, I stand by Ulster till they lay me in the mud. In County Down, where the morns rise proud and high, and the yards.
Sorry guys, jumping all over the place and doing something in the background, not keeping up with the content. Yeah, Cindy, what is the date for that now, Joe? Can you remind me? Yeah, for Southampton. Just trying to catch up on the comments, guys. Temperature, Lily, feel free. Song goes through my head daily. Yeah, these songs do stick in your head, but that's because we play them all the time, guys, isn't it? So, Joe, Southampton's on when? I seem to think it was Sunday. Why did I think Sunday? Sunday, and my wife is coming back. I don't know. Yeah, 1 second. Invite guest. Copy. Right, there's a link. The link's there, Joe. Oh, that's right, May the 31st. That's a week away, isn't it? May the 31st. Yeah, I know. I've really got to move it. I haven't done a thing in this house. Oh my God, what if she's listening? I've done everything, love. It's all done. Everything. It's all done. You don't have to worry. I've done the lot. I've even wiped the outside windows. Morning, Sunplug. Anyhow, here's Joe. Morning, Joe.
Morning. Do you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. Loud and proud. Loud and proud.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, he's gone to Makerfield today.
Yeah.
I know roughly where you live. He lives about 10 minutes away. So he said to me last night, if you contact him, he'll take you. Like, you know, it's up to you if you don't want to go to that one. He goes to a lot of demos. At the moment, I'm not going to many because of my mother's situation. Like, you know, but if you want to go with him next week, he's happy to take you. He said so. If you can, yeah, go on.
I'll link up with the guy then, because if I'd known he was going to Makerfield, well, it's impossible today with my wife coming home. But if he's going up there, because I'm going to be going up there pretty soon myself. I've just been learning how to use that damn mobile phone gimbally thing, so I can record. And I'm waiting for a bag to put stuff in. But if he's going to a lot these demos and he's in Evervale, that would be great, because you know, I will travel. I'm prepared to travel.
Yeah, well, I know you said your car was a bit crap, like, and you needed it fixed, like, you know, but it'd be easier if you just go with him, like, and I don't know whether you know who he is, but he's got a channel called Voice of the Valleys.
No, but now I will be checking him out straight away. Okay?
Have a little look, like, it's not to be confused with Voice of Wales, who are a bunch of Tommy cars, right?
Yeah.
His channel is Voice of the Valleys. His name's George, and he's relatively new, but he's a good guy, like, and he's one of us, and he goes around everywhere, like, you know. So, and like I say, he's in the same valley as you. So, if you can link up with him, like, you know, if you want to email me on my YouTube, I've got an email address.
Right.
Email me, and then we can speak on there, like, and sort it out, you know.
Okay, we'll build links together. That is fabulous. I'm really focused on the Makerfield one at the moment. Really focused on that.
Well, he'll be doing a load of filming up there today. So if you look at his channel later, you'll probably see the footage from today, like, you know. So
that would be great. It would be great to be able to go to these same places together, because two working side by side, you know, you've always got that someone watching your back, if you like, and
well, there's a good little group of lads in the valleys that go to different demos and that, like, you know. So you know, if you meet up with them, then you'll meet a few lads as well, like, you know. Like I say, I'm normally active and going everywhere, but at the moment I got a situation going on, like, you know. So I got to take it.
I hope your mother's fine, mate. I miss my mother, to be honest. Look after her.
Yeah, well, it's like my father's not very well as well, and I gotta run around after them now. And like I say, they live an hour away from me, so I'm working full time. I'm in work now, and then I gotta go there, and then it takes me an hour to get home then as well. So it knackers me, and it takes up all my time, like, you know.
Yeah. I do. You have my sympathies. I know what it's like to have someone ill in the family with all the traveling involved and other things. It sucks up your life. I appreciate what you're doing, Joe, and I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you linking me up with the Valley guy. I really do.
Yeah, George, his name is. Well, like I was gonna say, I did put a thing in your stream yesterday, but I don't think you saw it. But saying that, would Thursday be all right to do a stream next week, like 4 o'clock?
That would be perfect. Thursday.
Because it'll give you a bit of notice to like put an advert out as well, and I can put adverts out on my social media and that, like, you know.
Absolutely. Okay, then Thursday it is, 4 p.m. I'll get that out today. The problem with the comments is, you know yourself, Joe, is trying to read the comments and do, if you like, call it a show. So much going on in the back. I'm trying to catch up with the comments now, even while we speak. And,
well, that's when we were doing a Welsh nationalist stream, and I had two fellas that helped me, and like, because I can't read the comments while I'm talking, you know, and it throws you off track, doesn't it? But like, then them two fellas shit themselves because of the BBC investigation. and I've had no one to help me do a stream for ages. But now I got 2 fellas that's gonna. So we're gonna start doing we're just gonna do a monthly one, like, you know. But I'm in the process of sorting that out now. But
that's great, Joe. That's great. I mean, perhaps we can. Well, I'll do everything I can to promote your channel, and we interact, communicate, and pass on information. And now that I've got your email, and I'll put my email back up on my channel. I took it down for a while after some threats, and then I thought, bollocks to them. If they want to come for me, let them come. That's why I don't make it a secret. I let them know where I live. I'm in Blaina. I drink in the club on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon. If you want me, come get me or try. So
I've been threatened for years. I've had threats, and I just walk around like normal. No one's ever done anything to me. But like online, I've had 2 Osmond warnings off the police telling me people are threatening to kill me and all that sort of thing. But it never materializes in real life, like, you know.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope it remains that way. But you know what they like. I'm quite looking forward to getting out on the road again. I haven't done it for years. I'm going to have to get a little bit fitter. I'm doing exercises and stuff to get fit again and look after myself. But I noticed yesterday I went out with the camera for the first time around Cumkelin Pond. I don't know if you've seen that video clip, Joe.
No, I haven't had a chance yet, like, you know.
I don't know. It was quite funny because I'm not used to walking and talking. And to be honest, I'm not even used to going out through the door these days. So for me, the sun, it was like a vampire being caught in the sun. It was, so
it's good though. You got to keep active, like, you know. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, my mind is active, obviously, because that's racing 24/7, but physically not. And so I've obviously got to get in trim. And you've got to be fit, because if you're out there on the streets, as you know, Joe, it can kick off at any time, and you've got to be able to back up your friends and your comrades.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to be a liability. I don't want to be a liability to any fellow patriot. I want to be able to pull my weight if it kicks off. Even if it's only to have someone's back or be a meat shield for them, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, you should have seen the state of the lefties when we did the Landsworth Major demo, right? There was only about 30 people turned up, and there was about 400 lefties there, and we had to walk back to the station, which was a good couple of miles, and they were all around us, kicking off, screaming, shouting, but they never actually tried to attack anybody. They just all they're doing is, standing behind the police saying if these police weren't here, you'd be dead and all this sort of thing. But they had plenty of gaps and opportunities to attack people, and they didn't bother. They're full of hot air, those lefties, Well,
Go on.
I was just going to say, we were in the field. There was 30 of us. There was 400 of them all around us. It was like Rorke's Drift, right? And one of the guys there said, "Oh, what if they just rush us? Now we'll have no chance." I said, "They won't. They won't. I've been doing this for years. I know they won't, and they didn't, So, but you've always got to be aware that they could attack you,
But sometimes if they can get you isolated, I know.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that would be the only
back to your car. If they follow you back to your vehicle, stuff like that.
Yeah, I know the thing is different with me because I'm massive, right? And I can, they're not really going to tangle with me. When we went to Didcot, they surrounded us, and me and my girlfriend walked off on our own to get back to the car, and they were all on walked into this car park, and I said, when we walk into this car park now, they're going to rush me. I'm going to have to smack a few of them probably. And we walked into the car park, and they didn't even follow us. Oh. All they're doing is just shouting and shouting and shouting. And they say, "Oh, Marshy, he's supposed to be some sort of a hard man. He's a wanker and all this." But the thing is, I got nothing to prove to any of these idiots. And I went to prison. I'll explain all this when we do the stream. I had 6 months in prison for pushing a lefty down some steps, like, you know. And at the end of the day, it's just not worth it, like, you know.
No.
It's not worth going to prison for these irrelevant, stupid people, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree with you totally. And I agree. It's like, especially the younger ones amongst the left, you know, our education system, we've got to sack all our bloody teachers and start again in the education system because they've turned our children, our young people into clowns. And most of them are just role playing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Most of them they've never had a slap in their lives, most of them. And if they get one, they wouldn't know what day it was, you know?
Well, I'm a great believer in live by the sword, die by the sword. If they want to bring it on, I've still got a few tricks I can use. And I want payback. I really want payback for some of the things they've put me through, Joe. I really do want payback.
Yeah. I know.
Sometimes
wow.
I look at the club door on the weekend and I think, any of you going to turn up? Any of you?
They won't. All they do is they when they dox you, they put your name and address out. They put you, you know, they want someone else to attack you. That's what they want. You know, they're not going to do it themselves. They just hope some nutcase will attack you. You know, and really they should be done for it. And over the years, I've had loads of people that say, we'll go to the police about them. We'll go to the police about them. The police never do anything to the lefties. You know, if someone goes to the police about you or me, we're getting arrested, right? But you go to the police about the lefties and they'll just say that nothing we can do, you know?
With me, and I only once have I been to the police about some threats I had, and they were pretty bad. Really bad. They were coming in from three sides. I had the Muslims after me. They took out an electronic intifada against me. I had the left after me, and I had some on the right after me. So and some of the threats were horrific. I'm on about phone calls, emails, stuff like that. We had a BNP councillor at the time, Kevin Edwards. He was a BNP councillor. We went to the police. They done jack shit. Despite all the emails, the phone recordings, all the evidence I had, they done diddly squat. I didn't expect them to at any rate, to be honest.
No. If it was the other way around, though, and it was somebody complaining about you, you'd be nicked. You know you would, like.
Exactly. If I misgender someone, they're going to be on me like a ton of bricks, But what is done to people like you and I, Joe, I don't know. Do you think it's changing?
I think it is now. The thing is, there's so many people, you know, talking the way that we do that they just can't keep a lid on it anymore. And they used to arrest people high profile to frighten others. It was the main thing of it was when you see these videos and they're arresting somebody at home and, you know, for some silly comments like that Yaki died from Swansea, he got done for saying rugmanship. He got arrested for saying those words, rugmanship, right? And he had his house raided, all that. He was on bail for months and nothing came of it. But the main purpose of these arrests is to frighten others, you know? So, but like they don't frighten me, and I'll just say what I want, like, you know? As far as I'm concerned, I'm not breaking the law, and we should have freedom of speech. Like, I know we haven't, but, you know, if they're going to arrest me, they're going to arrest me. Like, 3 times in my life I've been arrested for things I've said online, and I've always had no further action on it, like, you know?
The thing which would have an impact on, I'll say me personally, but I mean this channel, it would have an impact on this channel if the equipment was taken away. I mean, I'm very super careful. I've got 2 computers, this one and an old backup one. All of them are spotlessly clean, spotless. Nothing that could ever be used against me anyway. I have no details on my phone or tablet, anything that would be useful to him. But it would be an inconvenience to the channel were they to take the equipment away, which they do.
Well, that's
Like
the process is the punishment. See, you know, the process is the punishment, because 12 months on bail with your computer and your phone held and all that, and you know that's a punishment in itself, like, you know.
Yeah, you can actually see a case. First off, like you, I'm not concerned. If I get arrested, thrown in jail, that doesn't faze me at all. My only regret would be that would be a loss to the cause and that this channel would be down. But being locked up or arrested, even being physically attacked, doesn't faze me at all. It's just, we know it goes with the territory, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, yeah.
There was something else I wanted to say. I'm sure it'll come back to me when we have our big chat on Thursday, Joe.
Yeah. So if you book it in for Thursday at 4 o'clock, then, and if you can do some sort of an advert, then I can share that, like, you know, because I've got quite a big reach on Twitter and that, like, you know.
I will, and I'll ask Vindicator and Gobster and to promote it as well, if you like. See if we can promote it across numerous channels. I'll push it on my X account. And places like that. Let's see how many we can get in, and hopefully we'll have a good evening. I was thinking if other people turned up, should we invite them in? And I was thinking, no. I thought perhaps be better if it was just you and I, Joe, so we don't drift off into different waters. Yeah, what do you think? Just you and I.
You can always do it. You can always do that and invite other people another time. But if you want me to tell you all about my life and that, like, it's best if it's just me, like, you know.
Agreed. Totally agreed. Yeah, that's what we'll do then, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to it anyway, like, so. I'll look forward to Thursday then.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to linking up with George. Hey, in the Royal Navy, that was the saying. Everyone going to the toilets in the morning to their heads. They call the toilets their heads. They'd be going to the heads with newspaper tucked under their arm, and it was always "Morning, George, morning, George." And so when someone said "Morning, George," that was a sign that they were going to the heads and taking their newspapers to read while they enjoyed their morning dump. So I'll be saying, "Morning, George." Oh, great. Yeah. Okay, see you later, Joe. Thanks for dropping in, and thanks for the information. Look forward to
drop me an email if you can, Paul.
I will, right after this show. I promise you, I'm my word of honor. Take care,
okay,
sons, and respect. Bye, brother. Well, that's great, isn't it? That really is great. Who was it who was talking the other day? I think it might have been Mel. Lonely. It can get lonely. And now that I know there's a guy 10 miles away from me, and he's gone to Makefield. God, I could have gone, you know. I could have gone with them. So I link up with him, and that means now there'll be two of us to go and watch each other's backs and help each other out if needed. That's wonderful. I get to link up with Joe. That's absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Wow. We're going to be traveling about a bit, guys. That's for sure. Quite looking forward to it. I'm going to play a song so I can check up on the content. Well, I think it's really great, isn't it? Kim says there's a good 7-minute share. I'm pretty good. I can do squats and stuff like that, seriously. And I can do a few press-ups. I do wall press-up. Every day I do, say, 20 to 60 squats, yeah, which is probably your best exercise. I'm getting my grip back with one of these, yeah. So I am making an effort. I am trying to work on my double chin. I want to get out there. I want to be fit for when I meet them bastards who made my life hell. They don't know what's coming. They really don't. Let's have a song, is there? Let's find some. Where was it? Oh, I know. No, it wasn't there. You've got to bear with me now, guys. Where did I put him? I tried to keep him in the same place, but some days I just lose it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I know. But we got to do it. It's got to be done.
Lying lonely in my bed tonight.
I love these songs.
Moonlight dancing on the wall. Every shadow whispers your name so soft. I can almost feel your call. Silence wraps around my heart, but in my dreams you're close to me. Your breath is warm against my skin, just the way it's meant to be. Every second we're apart feels like a lifetime in the dark. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light and never let me go. I think about your gentle touch, the way you trace my face, the way your fingers find my hand like they've memorized the place. Every kiss so soft and deep sets my restless soul at ease. When you whisper that you're mine, it's the sweetest melody. Every heartbeat calls your name, burning like an endless flame. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light and never let me go. If tomorrow fades away and the stars forget to shine, I'll still be wrapped inside your love, with your lips pressed close to mine. Forever isn't long enough when I'm lying by your side. So kiss me soft and hold me close. Be my heart, my guide. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light, never let me go. Kiss me slow, my darling. Hold me close forever. In your arms is where I stay, now and always. together.
Muted. You missed a fantastic talk then, guys. Yeah, those of you who were deaf and so have to lip read, you can tell them what it was all about, can't you? Oh, I shouldn't mute it. I should just let it roll, shouldn't I? I was saying about this. Okay, most of our members, in a nutshell, have come from Muttley. She's got loads of brought us loads of members in, and which is much appreciated. And but some of you actually joined yourselves, and I think Lily was made lieutenant today, which means she's been a member for a couple of months. Yeah, so am I still muted? I don't know. Anyhow, keep on lip reading. That's all I can say. Keep on lip reading. I don't know sign language. You'll have to have some of that. Okay. Oh, we're all good, are we, Kirsty? Thank you, Kirsty. I can always count on Kirsty. Yes, so Lily's a lieutenant. There's about 15. I think we've got about 15 lieutenants now. When you join up, you become a sub-lieutenant. No midshipman for you. You're straight in as an officer. Lieutenant. Sub-lieutenant, true, but still an officer. Then we got about 15. And I told you that I used to pay for our Starlink account. And I told you it was £75 a month, didn't I? I had the bill this morning. I actually got it wrong. It's less than 75. It was $75, and it converts to something like £68. So it's £68. So that was a nice surprise, a small one. And so our 15, if you like, subscribing members, that covers the cost of the Starlink, and that's a weight off my mind, and that'll be a weight off my wife's mind as well. And hopefully, at the end of this month, I'll repay our loan to the bank of my wife for everything we've paid for in advance, you know, the gimbal and the badges and stuff like that. And we'll be square with her, and she won't worry about me dropping down dead before I pay her back. Nah, she's a diamond. She's a real diamond. Okay, so, I will get the members, but we'll carry on with a bit more music first. This is too sad. This song is too sad, so we're going to have this. Look, I know it's a bit early for a dance, Kirsty, but come on, Kirsty, let's get up on the floor and show them what we can do, is there? Yeah. Here we go. Come on, Kirsty, up on the floor.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Underneath the stars above, we're just kids in crazy love. When I see your smiling face, my whole world just falls in place. Every little touch you show sets my teenage heart aglow. I dream of you each night. Everything feels so right when you whisper low. Baby, don't you know? In your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, dancing in the pale moonlight. You're the girl that I adore. Whoa, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's talking for. Neon lights in the rain at night seem to call out your name. Teeny bop discs on the jukebox spinning, the whole place feels the same. Echoes of a sweet slow song drift along the avenue. Every record crackles soft, but all I hear is you. When you take my hand, baby, I understand. This is more than a summer flame. We'll never be the same. In your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, rocking through the night. You're the girl that I adore. Whoa, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's cheering for. Celebrate our names on the bleachers after the game. Pinky swear we'll never part. You got my jacket and my heart. Even when the summer's gone, we'll keep dancing to our song, young and wild and free. Just you and me. In your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, dancing in the moonlight. You're the girl that I adore. Hold me close, don't let me go. Teenage love like never before. Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Sha-la-la, we'll always know. Neon hearts in the rain will glow.
That was nice. Kerry, I do notice you. I notice everybody when I get a chance to go through the comments. That what you were saying there about your mother, what your mother did. You don't talk. My nan was my mum, really. It's a bit like the relationship between myself, my wife, and our granddaughter. I mean, it was always me who was taking our granddaughter to school as a child. We virtually brought her up ourselves. And I've got to be honest, sometimes I had to get her confused in my mind and think of her as, even though she's my granddaughter, I think of her more as a daughter, if you like, as a daughter. And I sometimes, if we're talking to her, I said, oh, your mother said, when obviously I should be saying, your nan said. But I say, oh, your mother said. We've got a real good relationship. She calls me Paul OGA. I'm trying to get her on the show. She said she'll come on, talk about it. But yeah, I know what you're saying, and I'm sorry to hear that. I was lucky enough to have perhaps a wonderful mother, a real wonderful mother. She was great. Lucky enough she had a long life so I could appreciate her. Brilliant sense of humour, politically astute, loved books. Phew. Vanessa. I've only met one other Vanessa. Please don't say you're from Swansea, Vanessa. Please don't say you're from Morriston, Swansea. If you are, where's my leather coat? Yeah, stay away from Morriston girls, boys. The Morriston girls in Swansea will have your shirt off your back before you know it. If not, your full-length leather coat that you had tailor-made in Hong Kong, bottle green, full-length, modelled on the German army great coat. Yeah. Oh, well. So Kerry, I do see you. I do see you. I don't have no favourites. Except for you, Kirsty. Okay, let's get on with it. Better have some Ulster music, hadn't we? Oh, we're going to go on over and see what's happening with Rupert Lowe. Share this. Have I got it? Okay. Let's see what Rupert is saying. A Restore Britain government will not allow what has happened to Bradford, Rochdale, Birmingham, East London, other large parts of our country to be replicated across Britain. This is a Christian country. Good. I told you before, I am.
I think that's ultimately what's happened. Multiculturalism, open borders, you know, some sort of, as they saw it, some sort of, you know, nirvana in which everybody lived together. But I don't think our people want that, because they see these people with very different cultures, with very different religions, who don't integrate and who are actually damaging the fabric of Britain.
Well, some do. Some want it.
Look, I'm not against immigration. There are some people who come here, and actually a lot of them support us, people who've come here integrated. They're more irritated about this vast influx now of people who come from very different cultures, and cultures which have a very different view of women, a very different view of the way in which they should live their lives. You know, that they're not Christian, and we are a Christian country. Now, I don't mind people coming here and contributing and basically, you know, getting involved in our country. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But that's not what's happening. If you go to Birmingham, or you go to Bradford, or you go to a lot of these places now, then there's no integration, Peter. You've got cultures who are living their lives. They're trying to bring in their Sharia law. They're trying to effectively control their politics. So I mean, it's not rocket science. It's quite straightforward. If people come here, they should come here, accept our language, as I say regularly. They should accept our laws, even though the laws aren't working properly, that we can put that right. And they should ultimately, I mean, you know, I saw the other day a judge who said somebody who'd raped a young girl was given less of a sentence than you or I would be given, because he'd come from a culture where it was treated differently in their culture. Well, I don't care about that. We live under one law. It should be the same punishment for everybody. If you perpetrate a crime, you can't treat people differently or make allowances for where they've come from. So no, we've completely lost the plot.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, isn't it? That is absolutely true. What else? Yeah, the young man, the police arrested as he was bleeding to death, handcuffed a dying man, because his killer had said dirty words, which I very much doubt. That was tragic. Rupert Lowe, such huge respect for our Restore Britain members giving up their free time to campaign in Makerfield. I keep seeing it as Makersfield and other times Makerfield across the country. Either way, I don't care where it is, I'm going. Health shirkers off their benefits. Restore Britain's come to Rotherham. Let's see what this lady says.
Government negligence and corruption. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sammy Woodhouse here. For the last 14 years, I have been very vocal in exposing the Rotherham grooming scandal, government negligence and corruption. And of course, I will continue to do so. But what's happened in Rotherham is not something of the past. We must work and fight every single day to make Rotherham safer and a better place for its people. That is why I'm excited to announce that the political party, led by our very own MP Rupert Lowe, will be launching its first branch in Rotherham. That's right, Restore Britain is coming to Rotherham. Now, I've worked alongside Rupert Lowe and his team for the past 15 months. And I firmly believe he and his party are the only ones prepared to truly champion victims and tackle the gangs responsible for exploitation. But of course, we must fight for more than just tackling the gangs. If you believe in low taxes, small government, secure borders, national pride, traditional Christian principles, free speech, and direct democracy, then you are in the right place. If you're not a member just yet, don't worry. You can head on over to restorebritain.org.uk and join me, the branch, and the movement so we can finally restore Rotherham. I'll see you all at the meetings.
You bet, girl. We'll be meeting up, that's for sure. Rosie, t-shirt washed, drying in the glorious sunshine. I better go and get some merch at night, guys. I better get some merch. Okay, let's get back here. You know, tonight's show, I think at 8 p.m, we should talk about what we can do, what I can do to promote them. I'm getting that urge for the Macclesfield election to go up there the final days and stay up there a few days, get a bed and breakfast or something, or take a sleeping bag. I don't care. I'm used to sleeping in the car. Oh, that's a Vanessa, that's okay. I was joking. That Morriston girl, Vanessa. Wow. She was somewhat special. Classic Welsh beauty, very small, very slender, jet black hair, black eyes, and a black heart as well. But I remember her fondly. Yeah. I remember her fondly. I don't blame her for moving on. English lasses in East Yorkshire. Yeah, that's what we'll do tonight. We'll talk about what we can do. Macclesfield, really excited about it. Who's only 30? Oh, English lasses, 30 minutes. Oh, Kerry's in, Vanessa's in Barnsley. Yeah, don't forget, guys, be very careful who you trust on the internet, yeah? Unless you're like me and you don't give a shit who knows who you are. Yeah, if you've got a job and stuff like that you're worried about, you have to be careful. Neither do I, Kerry. I don't believe a single word. A single word. Single word. Definitely know you. Right. Just don't let me catch you wearing a full-length bottle green leather greatcoat, okay? Perhaps I'll have one made again. Nah, I got my, you know, I've got a trench coat. I bought it in 1988. I still wear it. I wonder if I've got an image of me out on a campaign somewhere. Probably have, yeah. They always recognize me from the trench coat and the hat. There, I was wondering what coat to take up to Macclesfield. I'm going to take my trench coat. Yeah. Fantastically, fantastic. I'm going to start trying to get to them. I did some practicing last night, just walking around the house, learning how to use that gimbal and where the buttons are. I'll have to do another shoot of it. Anybody want to see my attempt at doing it yesterday? Yeah, wasn't the best. It'll give you I don't know how many of you saw this. No, what I'll do is I'm gonna have to get a video out, so I'll chuck it into a video. We've got 15 minutes left, guys, so my plans are this: shopping, drive up to Brynmouth. That's Blaenau is in the middle of two bigger towns. Brynmouth to the north, yeah, it's quite nice. It used to be really nice there. Used to be really nice. They'd have a market on the weekend, stuff like that. But it died a few years ago. And then to the south was Abertlery. Used to be big back in the day. Bon Marsh, big stores, stuff like that. All gone, all gone. Some beautiful old buildings. The beautiful hotel there was, now it's full of sort of people. Don't know what sort of people. To the south, so Blaenau's in the middle. Brynmouth to the north. Then you've got Nantiglow, where my parents came from, even smaller place. Then you've got Blaenau, then you've got Abertlery. Used to have good rugby teams, rugby clubs. All the rugby clubs now are shut except Nantiglow's. My late uncle was a founder member of Nantiglow Rugby Club. God, I remember the work he put in when they were trying to raise the money to have their own clubhouse. And they did. They got that rugby club and they built it, and it's still there. Should go over and see the boys sometime. Right. Ulster in the house, the Reaper, yeah. I'll go through Blaenau. Now I know how to use this gimbal. Maybe, well, I can't do it today or tomorrow because I really, so much to do. Tomorrow I've got to go down the skip and take all this rubbish that has been piled up in here down the skip. Go into the skip, the council skip place, recycling. It's like trying to get into Fort Knox. You've got 2 security gates to go through. Then you stopped before you can go up on the ramps, and they ask you, might as well ask you, papers, please, anything to declare, what sort of rubbish you've got, and God help you if you've got rubbish that hasn't been sorted. And they can get real uppity, some of them. Luckily, I know most of the boys there, but some of them, you'd swear to God they were guarding the crown jewels instead of a skip. Yeah. Neighbour had a letter, put eggshells in the wrong bin. They sent a letter. There were eggshells in your bin. Oh, get off it. I feel like having warning labels printed for my black rubbish. Beware hypodermic needles and broken glass within. They search the black rubbish bags. That's the council. Searching black rubbish bags, which is picked up every 3 weeks. Black rubbish, every 3 weeks. Yeah. And their food has to be separated. So if you go up by the area where you drop off your rubbish, there's always, the crows will always get into the bags or into the bins somehow, and there'll be food scattered all over the place because of the council's insane policies. Make sure you shred everything. Get a parcel from Amazon, get a black marker pen, cross your name out. Letters, shred them. Spot child. Going through the comments, guys. And they wonder why there's fly tipping. They wonder why there's fly tipping. trying to get them to take away something bigger. You know, back in the day when we had ashmen, they were called ashmen then, because obviously all the coal fires and stuff like that. So your bins would be full of ash, and those bins would be super heavy, and those boys would really lift them. But any bit of rubbish you put down in the area, the binman would take it away. And I remember one Christmas actually chasing the binmen down the road to give them their card which contained money. They were really respected. You you would have a Christmas card with money in just for the bin men, you know? Not that they ever asked for it, but you wanted to give them money for the hard work they'd done in taking away the rubbish. These days, the bin men, I feel a bit sorry for them. They look down us, the Gestapo. Yeah. 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 They get carried away, don't they? Jobsworths. Bit like that kid at school. He becomes a prefect. Yeah. And then starts throwing his weight around. And now, back on with some music. We played Kirsty's. Let's have this is Kev K57's Family.
She walked alone in the city's glow,
a world apart where dreams don't grow.
He saw her from across the street,
A love he thought was out of reach.
but something in her eyes he knew, a spark that whispered, "I'm for you." Yet fear held them both in its hold, afraid to show, afraid to unfold.
A love out of reach in different worlds, yet something there they both unfurled. A secret kept, a hidden flame. In the shadows they play the same game. She wandered through the crowd at night, her heart aching but out of sight.
He followed silent, a step behind,
His heart beating, a rhythm to find. But something in her eyes he knew, a spark that whispered, "I'm for you." Yet fear held them both in its hold, afraid to show, afraid to unfold. A love out of reach in different worlds, yet something there they both unfurled. A secret kept, a hidden flame. In the shadows they play the same game. They play the same game.
She took a step, a silent plea.
He reached out a hand to see.
In that moment they both found
A love that had been long unbound. A love out of reach in different worlds, yet something there they both unfurled. A secret kept, a hidden flame. In the shadows they play the same game.
in the city's glow. They found their way.
A love out of reach, now here to stay.
Yeah, this song behind me, this is Kev's, that's Harry, and I'm sure that the young lady is Sayaban. Kev's daughter. Oh God, I'm hopeless. My memory is like a sieve. It's about drug abuse. Yeah, it's quite sad, I think. Okay, guys, almost time to wind up now. We'll be on at 8 p.m. tonight. We'll talk about what we can do for Restore Britain. Any ideas we've got? We're starting to build links now with Joe Marsh. Our little network is getting better. We got the Vindicator out there. We got Gobster. I left a message over on Dino Bain asking him to call in and say hello. If you don't come, Dino Bain, if you watch this and you don't come over, I'll come and get you. I really will. You don't intimidate me, and I don't care what part of the world you're in. You're going to come on here and talk to our channel members. Okay? Right. One last song then. Fast or slow. Ragnar's got a new track out, so I suppose we've really got to go listen to it. We really must. Although I think it's a bit sad, but we'll have to do it.
In hollowed halls where shadows held their sway, your spirit shone and chased the gloom away. Before you whispers echoed cold and deep, a lonely ache where broken secrets sleep. But in your presence fragile hope took flight, a healing song in endless lonely night. Like rivers carved through mountains, scarred by time, our destinies entwined, a love sublime. You saw the shattered pieces of a soul that bled, and with a gentle touch you planted a new seed. You built a bridge where terror held its throne, and whispered, darling, you are not alone. You're the echo in my heart, the silent desperate plea, the missing piece I crave to set my spirit free. A symphony of longing, a love that binds and tears, my burning constellation, dispelling all my fears. In this trembling moment, where time begins to break, I give my very soul for your sweet sacred sake, to feel your heart beat with mine, a desperate shared embrace, and find our fragile solace in this desolate space. Like tear-stained letters, stories yet untold, our love unfolds in fragments, more than gold. You saw the hidden artist in a spirit frail, and taught my soul to weep, to finally prevail. You nurtured broken dreams within my aching chest, and gave me strength to rise, to finally find my rest. Oh. If words were silent tears upon the night's despair, I'd paint my grief to show how much I care.
No earthly treasure measures what we truly feel. A broken language, a love that's raw and real. Though worlds may shatter and seasons fade to dust, my love will linger, a sacred whispered trust. You're the echo in my heart, the silent desperate plea, the missing piece I crave to set my spirit free. A symphony of longing, a love that binds and tears, my burning constellation, dispelling all my fears. In this trembling moment, where time begins to break, I give my very soul for your sweet sacred sake, to feel your heart beat with mine, a desperate shed embrace, and find our fragile solace in this desolate space. Through storms and weeping laughter, and through dread, our love's the lifeline. When all our hope has fled, a bond unbroken, a
I'm
promise
coming.
whispered low,
I'm coming.
a love that bleeds like rivers that still flow.
Stick around for a couple of minutes, guys. I have some news.
Let time just fade away.
Kirsty, don't
This
go.
eternal
I've got something to
moment
show you.
where broken hearts can stay forever and a day, my love, forever torn and true. My heart beats only for you until my final view. Only for you, my broken love. Only for you I cry until my final breath beneath the weeping sky.
Well, I like that. I did like that. Okay, guys. Right. Finally, I've started to do something about our little badges. Right. I found the envelopes we're gonna have. I'm gonna get these. Can I share that? Can you see it? Oops. There they are. Pack of 200. Yeah, because we got 200 badges. So I'm going to order some of these when we go offline. Yeah. And then I'll be able to start getting the badges out to you. It's going to have to be a degree of trust, guys. Trying to think of the best way, because I don't like people having to give out information unnecessary. So I think perhaps the best way is you'd have to trust me with your email address, and I would die before I would divulge it. You email us at ROTGA 7 with your username. For example, Kirsty would be Kirsty KS on it, just so I know. No need for your real names. I don't need to know your real names. And then just your address, and I can just pop one of the badges in. I was going to get presentation boxes, but the cost then would have been crazy. And to be used once just taken out the box, no need for it. So I'll put in these little envelopes which are padded, and I can get them off to you. So you'll be able to have your badges. So I'll order them today, and then when they finally arrive, I'll start doing something about getting the membership badges out to you. Okay, guys, back to the front. There, we've overrun, and I've got so much to do. It's absolutely incredible. So, okay, guys, you've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. What do we always say? Say. Stay safe, stay strong, aim high, vote low. See you on the next one. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, hype our videos. if you get really bored, go over to our channel and click on some of the unloved videos and see if we can kick life into them. We've got to grow our channel. Thank you, Kirsty. You take care. Kerry, you see, I do notice you. I do notice you. I don't have no favorite except you, Kirsty. See you on the next one, guys.